Almost every minute another corpse arrives. Tearful relatives have gathered outside what is normally an Islamic school, but now functions as a mortuary. They're still in shock.
I'm heartbroken that my older brother isn't here anymore.
Muhammad Anas also came here to say goodbye. He watched as soldiers shot his 20-year-old son Alium before his eyes. The father insists he was unarmed and peaceful.
I'm absolutely shocked by the actions of the Nigerian military. Not all soldiers behave like that, but those who did this, to me, they're not soldiers. They're terrorists.
Anas and his son belong to the so-called Islamic Movement of Nigeria, a Shiite group whose followers have repeatedly been targeted by authorities. 3 years ago, the army attacked the house of their leader, threw him in prison and killed more than 300 of his followers. Since then, the Shiites demand the release of their leader, Sheikh Ibrahim Zakzaki, which was also ordered by a court. But he remains in custody because the government still sees him as a national security threat. And therefore, clashes between security forces and his supporters keep on escalating. Video footage shows that the latest protest started out peacefully. Then individual people threw stones and soldiers responded by shooting into the crowds. The army says they were forced to defend themselves against a growing threat.
This movement is supported by Iran. What they are doing, they have a lot of money to do it. So do you have a country where another country is supporting a group there that can compromise your security? This group, if it is not contained, it will be worse than Boko Haram.
Experts fear this prediction could be correct, but they also say the military could be to blame. Violent crackdowns by the army are what radicalized Boko Haram almost a decade ago. Since then, the jihadist group has killed tens of thousands of people.
I'm an adjunct professor there. If you don't allow peaceful protest, you might push a group to go into carrying of arms. Yes, it is true when you look at the history of the Boko Haram, which you pointed out, it actually started as a group, just wanting their own space to practice Islam as they see it, and that degenerated with brutal tactics that pushed them on the ground, and then they decided to take arms, and this is where we are today.
Shiite leaders are still appealing for peaceful protest, but in the wake of the latest violence, it's becoming clear that some followers, like Muhammad Anas, are ready to give their lives for the cause.
To be sincere, I feel sad that I lost him. But he died as a martyr. This is also my goal, and that of my children. It's a sign of success, a sign that God has accepted our work.
For now, Anas says he'll keep protesting until they release his leader, even if the government and security forces continue to choose violence over dialogue.
We are